What happens after death? According to Islam, a comprehensive guide. Ever wondered what Islam teaches about the journey after death? This video explores the Islamic perspective on life after death, from the moment of passing to the eternal destinations of paradise and hellfire. Join us as we delve into this fascinating and important aspect of Islamic belief. Death in Islam is not viewed as an end, but rather as a significant transition. It's a move from this temporary world to the eternal realm of the afterlife. This transition marks the beginning of a new phase of existence. Our actions in this life determine our fate in the next. Central to this belief are the concepts of judgment, reward, and punishment. These concepts shape the Islamic understanding of accountability and the purpose of life. Upon death, the soul, ruh, separates from the physical body. This separation marks the beginning of the soul's journey into the afterlife. The deceased then enters Barzakh, an intermediate realm. Barzakh acts as a waiting period between death and the Day of Judgment. In Barzakh, souls await the final judgment. This realm is a temporary abode where the soul experiences a foretaste of its ultimate destiny. The nature of the Barzakh experience varies based on faith and deeds. A person's actions in this life directly influence their experience in this intermediate realm. Righteous souls experience peace and comfort in Barzakh. They are granted a glimpse of the rewards awaiting them in paradise. Wicked souls, on the other hand, face torment in Barzakh. This torment serves as a prelude to the punishment they will face in hellfire. The Day of Judgment, or Yawm al-Qiyamah, is a pivotal event in Islamic eschatology. It is the day when all of humanity will be held accountable for their actions. On this day, all of humanity will be resurrected. The dead will be brought back to life to face Allah's, God's judgment. All will be judged by Allah, God, on this day. His judgment will be based on the deeds and intentions of each individual. The arrival of the Day of Judgment will be signaled by the blowing of a trumpet. This trumpet blast will mark the end of the world as we know it and the beginning of the resurrection. People will be gathered in a vast plain on the Day of Judgment. This gathering will include all of humanity from the beginning of time to the end. Deeds will be weighed in the balance on this day. The weight of good deeds versus bad deeds will determine each person's fate. Each person's actions are recorded in a book. This book of deeds will be presented as evidence during the judgment. The judgment on the Day of Judgment determines each individual's eternal destination. This destination will be either paradise, Jannah, or hellfire, Jahannam. Paradise, Jannah, is granted to those with more good deeds and strong faith. It is the ultimate reward for a life lived in accordance with Allah's, God's, will. Paradise is described as a place of unparalleled beauty, joy, and eternal bliss. It is a realm beyond human comprehension, filled with unimaginable delights. Paradise features lush gardens, flowing rivers, and the company of loved ones. It is a place of perfect peace and contentment. Hellfire, Jahannam, is the destination for those with more bad deeds or those who rejected Islam. It is a place of punishment and suffering. Hellfire is described as a place of intense heat, torment, and separation from Allah, God. It is a realm of unimaginable pain and despair. The severity of punishment in hellfire varies depending on the individual's sins. Those who committed greater sins will face more severe consequences. Intercession, shafa'ah, is the concept of seeking forgiveness on behalf of others. It is the ability to plead for mercy from Allah, God, for those who are deserving. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has the ability to intercede on behalf of believers. His intercession is a sign of his high status and his compassion for his followers. Other righteous individuals can also intercede. This includes prophets, martyrs, and pious believers who have earned Allah's, God's, favor. Intercession seeks forgiveness and mercy from Allah, God. It is a plea for leniency and compassion on the Day of Judgment. The Islamic belief in the afterlife emphasizes accountability for actions in this life. Every deed, no matter how small, will be accounted for on the Day of Judgment. This belief motivates believers to lead a righteous life to please Allah, God. It encourages them to strive for good deeds and avoid evil actions. It also motivates believers to prepare for the eternal reward or punishment. This preparation involves seeking knowledge, performing good deeds, and repenting for sins. Understanding the Islamic perspective on life after death provides a framework for living a meaningful and purposeful life. It encourages believers to focus on the eternal rather than the temporary. The belief in the afterlife also offers comfort and hope in the face of death. It reminds believers that death is not the end, but rather a transition to a new and eternal existence. By understanding these core beliefs, Muslims can better navigate the challenges of life and prepare for the ultimate journey to the afterlife. It provides a moral compass and a source of inspiration for living a life of righteousness and devotion. The Islamic perspective on death and the afterlife is a complex and multifaceted topic. This video has provided a brief overview of some of the key concepts and beliefs. Further research and study are encouraged to gain a deeper understanding of this important aspect of Islamic faith. Exploring the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, can provide further insights into the mysteries of life after death. Ultimately, the Islamic belief in the afterlife serves as a reminder of the importance of living a life of purpose and meaning. It encourages believers to strive for excellence in all aspects of their lives and to prepare for the ultimate judgment before Allah, God. This understanding can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, both in this world and in the hereafter. It provides a framework for ethical behavior, spiritual growth, and a deeper connection with the divine. The journey after death, as described in Islam, is a journey of accountability, reward, and punishment. It is a journey that ultimately leads to either eternal bliss in paradise or eternal suffering in hellfire. Therefore, it is essential for all Muslims to understand these beliefs and to live their lives in accordance with the teachings of Islam. This is the key to achieving success in this life and in the hereafter. The Islamic perspective on life after death is a source of hope, comfort, and inspiration for millions of Muslims around the world. It provides a framework for understanding the purpose of life and the ultimate destiny of humanity. We hope this video has provided you with a clearer understanding of what happens after death according to Islam. Now, we encourage you to delve deeper into this topic. Read the Quran, consult with Islamic scholars, and reflect on your own life. Share this video with others who may find it beneficial, and let's continue to learn and grow together in our understanding of Islam. What actions will you take today to prepare for the afterlife?